सत्यकेवल साहेब, सत्यकेवल साहेब, सत्यकेवल साहेब. Myself, Rashay Supansni, Satkeval Primary Teachers Training College, Sarsa, DLED, English Medium. I have invited again the new session and second video. Then chapter is micro teaching. Previous video you have learned that what is teaching, what is micro teaching, definition of micro teaching and objectives of micro teachings. Just recap on that. Objective means aims, goals, right? So here objective means my goal. So what is the objectives? Again I repeat these points because last video some of the error in their voice. So here objectives of micro teaching to enable the teachers trainees to learn and assimilate a new teaching skill. Assimilate means to digest, to inherit, to learn properly new teaching skill under the control conditions. Under the control conditions. Now here it is, second point is there, to enable the teachers trainees to gain confidence, so that students get the confidence for given a micro teaching plan. Micro teaching plan, they get confidence to teach the students by mastering of teaching skill difference, right? Difference of skill on a small group of students, means they are colleagues. Only 10 or 20 students are there in the classroom, 10 students only. So in a small group of students. Third point is to make a use academic potential, right? So they take academic potential. Potential means क्षमता, उसकी ability, right? Teachers trainees for providing a much needed to feedback, right? Here important point of view that these teachers trainers provide to their trainers to needed a feedback. What is the meaning of feedback? The boosting of their teacher. Fourth point is to derive a maximum advantages with available material, money and time also. Derive the maximum advantage with the available for material and money and time. Here another point of view that characteristics. Now new topics is going in this video is characteristic of micro teaching. Now first of all here micro teaching characteristics means feature, qualities, micro elements. Here the first point is here micro elements. Micro elements means we can use different components are there here. Micro teaching reduce the complexity of the teacher, that complexity of the teaching situation in terms of, right, reduce of complexity. Which kind of complexity? Infinity complexity, right? हम जब भी नए नए होते हैं तो क्लास में पढ़ाने को हमको बोलते हैं टीचर्स डे के लिए, तो हमारा पग और हाथ ध्रुजता है, स्क्रैम होता है, राइट? Why? So complexity should be reduced and a number of students to be taught, because here the group is less. Number of the students in less in their group. Duration of lesson it is also very small. Duration of lesson only 5 to 6 minutes, my child, right? Or my trainees, it is very less. Then we have make a confidence for that. Subject matter to be taught enable to trainees, right? Enables to training to concentrate particular skill at a time. Only one skill they have concentrate particular one skill only 5 minutes in this plan on this micro teaching. Now in here, the students training means that trainees, teachers trainers should masters the components of the task teaching before the attempts performing effectively complicated tasks to teaching at macro level. At macro level, it means they get the confidence and they get the masters of components to how to use different types of components. It is important. Now second point is there here, teaching skill and teaching strategies, right? So teaching skills and teaching strategies, pre-instructional skill also. In this lesson, when you have performed, suppose in future, whenever I open this college, then you have performed this micro lesson plan, you are given in the classroom. So previously the teacher or lecturer or your faculties ask you that, then you have used particular these skills, right? Different types of skills, reinforcement skill, questioning skill, introduction skill, right? Diagnostic pupils difficulties, then also it is also skills, illustrating or example skills also, explaining skill also. So different types of skills, but particular in a one lesson, only for 5 minutes for that. So you have get the confidence for particular skill. Now instruction skill, here pre-instructional skills, these include writing of instructional objectives. Writing objectives are there. Sequencing, organizing knowledge to be presented in order to achieve specific objectives. Specific objectives means specific goal. Objectives means aim also. Appropriate content, हम पढ़ाने वाले मैथ से और हम एसेस पढ़ाने चल गए तो कंटेंट प्रॉपरली होना चाहिए, प्रॉपर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन होना चाहिए. व्हेन वी यूज द टीचिंग एड्स, टीएलएम आप जब स्कूल में पढ़ते थे, 1 to 12 आप पढ़ चुके हो, तो टीचर यूज करते हैं टीएलएम, राइट? तो टीएलएम मीन्स टीचिंग लर्निंग मटेरियल. तो व्हेन और वेयर ही और शी वाज यूज्ड, इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? मैं आपको मैथ्स पढ़ाता हूं और मैं कोई राजा और रानी का फोटो लेके आके बता देता हूं और उसमें हिस्ट्री चला देता हूं, तो इट इज नॉट प्रॉपर, राइट? माय सब्जेक्ट is maths and I am going to that addition and subtraction, so what happened? So it is difficulty there. Then difficulty and confused by the students also, to the students. Proper organization होना चाहिए. Selection of proper audio visual ads, right? Proper selection of proper audio visual ads. In last year, one trainee teachers means your trainers, right? F5 students, नहीं S5 students. One mistake is there. He was prepared TLM for subject Gujarati, and this name of their kavi also, poet also their name. But then examination is there, practical examination, but he was asked another, he was scientist. He's declared that and represent that he was a scientist, he works in science and particular. So content and audiovisual selection proper for that. Clear? Audiovisual properly work, first we have to check, then we have used audiovisual aids, right? Here instructional skill, this includes skills of introducing a lesson, skill of explaining, illustration, reinforcement means boosting to the students, my child, right? Dear students, you have to boosting. कोई बच्चा आपको आंसर देता है तो उसको बोलना चाहिए शाबाश, अच्छा किया, राइट. दिस इज कॉल्ड रेनफोर्समेंट. गुड, एक्सीलेंट, right. These words we have used. Probing questions means you have to learn any subjects. English, right. So one boy is going to the market at Sunday. So you will ask some type of questions, right. So where will the boy is going? So this kind of questions you asking, questioning there, reinforcing pupil participations, right. Participation of pupils, those we have to dramatize. Drama you have performed in a drama, like that entering of lesson, so that the participant pupils you have to boosting them. Diagnosis pupils. Diagnosis means evolution. You must be evaluated. That assessment, right, करना चाहिए आपको. So post of instructional skills. This includes skills of writing test items. पोस्ट इंस्ट्रक्शनल स्किल क्या होती है कि बाद में आप जब पढ़ाते हो, बाद में आप लिखने को उनको देते हो, राइटिंग टेस्ट आइटम्स, इंटरप्रेटिंग pupils परफॉर्मेंस इन अ टेस्ट, प्लानिंग रेमेडियल मेजर्स. Micro teaching enables the trainees to develop these skills and perfect them in such a way as to master the teaching strategies. Then third one is the characteristics is feedback. Third one is characteristics is feedback. Some of the feedback technique used are oral feedback of the supervisor, observations, schedules filled by the peer group participating in a macro lesson. Macro lesson means the timing duration is large compared to micro teaching, 35 to 40 minutes. Audio and video tape recording. Clear? So these are the feedback. Yes, you have done good, excellent lesson, right? No any mistakes. So this kind of feedback or some mistakes suppose, then you have to say कि आपने जो ये किया है उससे अच्छा ऐसे करते तो थोड़ा अच्छा आपका लेसन जाता, राइट. वी कैन नॉट डिग्रेड टू द स्टूडेंट्स ऑल्सो, राइट. डिमोरलाइज मत नहीं करना है हमको, राइट. सुपरवाइजर ट्रेनिंग टीचर्स को भी नहीं करेगा, राइट. और स्टूडेंट्स जो है वो अपने बच्चों को जो क्लास ले रहे हैं उसको भी डिमोरलाइज नहीं करना है कि आपको कुछ आता नहीं, आप नहीं चल सकते क्लास में, ऐसे नहीं करना चाहिए. दिस इज नेगेटिविटी. दैट पॉइंट्स, नेगेटिव पॉइंट्स आर देयर. सेफ प्रैक्टिस ग्राउंड. A micro teaching laboratory possesses all inherent features of the real classrooms. Teaching is performed under the stimulated conditions with the small group. The training is on a safe practice ground. Safe practice ground. This is a safe practice because the number of students is very less in front of their micro teaching lesson you have to given. Have you given? Fifth one is the teaching models. Right. Fifth one is characteristic teaching models. The trainee gets many opportunities to study, design the patterns of behavior through demonstration given by the supervisor or tape or a film or OHP or audio visual ads. Any we have used, and our lesson, micro lesson, should be a powerful and attractive. Also attractive for 5 minutes, and we get the full of confidence beta. So these are the characteristics of micro teaching. Now next point is steps in micro teaching. So next video beta, then I will explain you that. Sat Keval Sahib.